Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I am Dr. Muhammad Javed Ahmed, an associate professor of medicine and intensive care at a tertiary care hospital and a teaching institute, medical institute of Lahore from Pakistan. I am an allopath and practicing this allopathic medicine and intensive care for last 30 years in various national and international institutes. But with this 30 years experience of my medical knowledge, I am today not talking this plain allopathic medicine to you, especially in these tough times and very devastating situation in my neighboring country, India, and all the humans all over the world. I am offering this personally experienced, successful, short meditation or a prayer. I call it the ultimate remedy, as it was suggested by the originator of this remedy, Makhdoom Sayyid Safdar Ali Bukhari. When I was suffering an accidental prick of an infected patient, she was positive for HIV, hepatitis B and C both. She was an IV drug abuser and a sex worker. And that time she landed in my intensive care with PCP pneumonia and full blown AIDS and was in a dying situation and very restless, agitated, and no IV line was available. And we had to put her on ventilator, and I was trying to pass a central venous line in her neck when, by a accident, one of my assisting staff nurse pricked my own hand with the infected needle and blood of that patient. Next 2 years of my life were devastating. I was waiting for death. Being a registrar of medicine in those days, I personally know that I have no remedy, no solution for all of these deadly viruses, and hopelessly sending emails to various of my friends all over the world and getting negative replies. Being a physician, I was myself aware that till that time, mankind had no solution for this situation. Anyways, uh, that was the time when I met this great person, Makhdoom Sayyid Safdar Ali Bukhari. I call him Babaji. And he asked me for this very short meditation by closing your eyes. He asked me to close your eyes and clean your heart. And by cleaning your heart, he means that I should forgive all the creatures. He did not ask me from which faith I belong, whether I am a Muslim or non Muslim, or from which sect of Islam I belong, or what are my personal beliefs as a scientist. Maybe I'm an atheist or a non believer. No, he was just having a beautiful smile on his face, a very soothing smile, and a confidence of full faith in his own speech or talk, whatever he was offering to me. And he just changed my life that very moment, even my thought process. And for the last uh, 19 years, I am almost 20 years. It was 2001 and 2. So it is becoming almost 20 years. I am sitting in front of you. All the tests are negative since then. And now, while practicing my medicine and teaching my medicine in my medical school or to the undergrades and the postgrades, I practice medicine, but at the same time, if any of my patient is suffering from incurable disease or we don't have any solution for him, as like a metastatic stage 4 cancer in an old man, or desperate situation in ICU when we have used all our available resources, artificial ventilation, temporary pacemaking, repeated cardiopulmonary resuscitations or CPRs. But alongside it, we apply this ultimate remedy to these patients if they allow us. We just offer it, I just offer it. And because some people do have very strong uh, beliefs or personal ideas, and they refuse any such alternative medicine. So I can't push it to anyone. I just offer it. Today, all those my friends all over the world who do not understand my native language, Urdu, I am speaking to you people in English language, because this is another language widely accepted or understood all over the world. If any one of you applied it on yourself or your loved ones and get the best results, uh, you can offer it, anyone can offer it or apply it to anyone else uh, above 12 years or who are adults. For kids below 12 years, do not apply it on the kids, but offer it to their parents. Their parents has to do it, whether it is autism or ADHD or any epilepsy or any disease. You can apply it. I call it, you can download it free from www.alrahman.com. That was the website made by that great man. Or it is free of cost. Or you can download it even from App Store, the Play Store, with the name of The Ultimate Remedy. And the method is there. You have to listen it. It is one of the beautiful rhythmical recitations from Quran, the Surah Ar-Rahman, meaning the beneficent, the gracious, the most beneficent, our Lord, whoever, whatever your name, you call him God, Lord, Allah, Bhagwan, but all of you who believe in one supreme power governing this universe, even if you are an atheist and you don't believe in any Lord or God, you can listen it. At least you believe in your own self. You are the one, at least. So anyone who is believing in one or oneness of the originator or creator of this universe, whatever the name you call him, can listen it. You, you don't have to change your religion or beliefs. You just have to believe that, okay, let's try it or let's do it. And all you have to do it, you have to listen it with the ears of your heart. Just listen it like just like a empty CD or new CD record. Once it is getting to record any music or any voice or video, it just surrenders to the recorder. It is just plain. It doesn't know what it will be there to be recorded on it, but it just surrenders and accepts. So you just listen it with the ears of your heart, with no, with total submission, concentration. You are just feel the vibration. You just feel the radiation. I would say these are the gamma rays at a very small, peculiar intensity, in a healing intensity. You will feel the difference, and all you have to do it to listen it 3 times a day for 7 days with closed eyes, and keep half glass of water with you. After listening, it hardly takes 20 minutes. It's recited by old Egyptian reciter Sheikh Abdul Basit Abdul Samad, and it is without any translation. It is in Arabic language, and you have to just listen it. Just listen it like a rain of light is coming to your body or your heart, and this healing energy will inshallah cure you like anything, and you will feel the difference. You just listen it 3 times a day, or like in our medical language we say TDS. So any times of your choice, when you are free, just sit down or lie down, or even if your patient is comatose, you can play it nearby him by your phone or with your headphones. You just apply it, and you just listen it 3 times a day for 7 consecutive days. And at the same time, in this app, The Ultimate Remedy, you will find another very musical Arabic praise of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We call it Qasida or Naat. It is called Qasida Burda Sharif in the voice of late Pakistani Qari Khushi Muhammad. So for Corona, we offer this remedy as well. Otherwise, that Surah Ar-Rahman in the voice of Qari Basit is enough for all other diseases. For Corona patients or for terminal cancer patients or for the patients with neurological diseases like Alzheimer's disease or dementia or IV drug abusers or psychological sicknesses, the people who cannot concentrate or cannot listen Surah Rahman with concentration, they are in such a mental state that they cannot listen it attentively. You can apply it nearby them. And this Qasida Burda Sharif you can play near very agitated, aggressive kids below 12 years. But their parents must listen. Both the parents must listen. And the prerequisites for these both to listen are very simple. You have to clean your heart. And you have to listen these both 3 times a day for 7 days. And every time, each time after listening, you take half glass of water, close your eyes, and you have to listen it also with the closed eyes. So when you are drinking this water, this short meditation, you close your eyes and go in front of your Lord or Allah, Bhagwan, God, whosoever you called him, or at least your own self. Just feel your own self, your breaths or your heartbeats. You just feel it. And in your thoughts, he is nearer to your thoughts even. He is listening and he is always present and attentive and listening to you. It is we who are absent-minded and not focused towards our real master or Lord. So just surrender yourself in front of him, submit to him, and clean your heart by forgiving. When you are seeking forgiveness, you first give forgiveness. You yourself forgive others. So by forgiving all of your enemies or adversities or whosoever hurt you in the past, maligned you, or abused you, sexually even molested you, or whatever, if you can be so gracious and kind, just for the sake of your creator, you forgive his creation. Any stupid, if ever, any idiot, if ever hurt you by any of his or her act, today you forgive him. How? I don't say you go and hug him, or no. You just inside your heart forgive him or her by very kindly and politely talking to your Lord or Allah or God or Bhagwan that, oh Lord, I forgive all of my enemies, whether they are living or dead, they are nearby or they are far off, especially your loved ones, especially your blood relatives, especially your near and dear ones. Please forgive them. Inside your heart, you say, O Allah, O Bhagwan, O Lord, I forgive all of my enemies, whosoever damaged me or my heart or hurt me in the past. O Allah, I forgive. Allah, I forgive and now seek special blessings and forgiveness for your enemies. And say in your heart, O Allah, you specially bless even my enemies. I forgive all of your creatures and you please forgive and do special blessings to even my enemies. You say this with utmost love and purity and honesty. inside your heart, and then at the same time seek forgiveness from Him that, oh Lord, I know I am a very sinful person, or I also myself did many mistakes, and might have I have hurt you, but you are the most beneficent and graceful and kind. Lord, I don't have anyone else than you. So, like a mom, like a kid comes to the mom even after spoiling all the clothes, I- the kids come to their mom, and moms immediately wash them from any of the dirt and give them new clothes and claim that their kid is the most beautiful and the most clean kid on the earth. Similarly, the Lord loves us more than 70 times from our moms. So, just like we go in towards our mom in our childhood, whenever we did anything wrong or hurt ourselves or spoiled our clothes or whatever, we seek their lap and their kindness, and they always clean us, hug us, and their warmth put a new energy in all of us. Similarly, just go inside your heart to your Lord, and with utmost love, first say to Him that, oh Lord, I forgive all of my enemies and adversaries because they are your creature. So you also forgive them and bless them with best of your bounties. And at the same time, say to your Lord, O Allah, O God, O Bhagwan, if I have ever knowingly or unknowingly hurt anyone of your creatures, and that man or woman is not forgiving me, and it is his or her curse which is not letting me heal, please seek forgiveness for myself from him or her wherever she or he is. And, O Lord, as a compensation, please give whatever my good deeds I have in my records to that person. Whatever compensation you think is the most adequate or appropriate, you take my good deeds and give it to that man or woman and put love in his or her heart for me. And if I left with any of the good deeds, you distribute my good deeds to those people who are about to fall in hell or who are suffering because of lack of good deeds. Good deeds are feeding the poor, feeding the hungry, helping others in the times of needs. This is the real prayer. That is the real prayer. That is the real, uh, I think, our reason of being humans on this earth. By for creating good opportunities and easiness for this life on earth, rather than creating hurdles and miseries to others. That is not humanity or humane, that is devilish. We are humans and we should have humanity, and we should practice humanity by spreading love. Be love, and love is always unconditional. It is lust which is conditional. Love is unconditional. So be unconditional. And now, after cleaning your heart and seeking forgiveness for your enemies and for your own self, it is the time to repent. On planet Earth, we humans, by our own mistakes, somehow deliberately or knowingly or unknowingly, we have created such a pollution of this virus, which we are now suffering as a pandemic all over the world. And for me, after 30 years of medical practice, I can easily say our sicknesses starts from here. It is our wrong negative thoughts which hurts us and others as well. Whenever uh, we hate, we take revenge, we hate and we fleece others, we deceive others, we create hatred, we these negative thoughts of envy, lust, curse, all these things, they start diseases. Hatred is the root cause of all the diseases. And this hatred inside me is also killing me. Especially in autoimmune diseases, I have noticed that the people suffering autoimmune diseases, they are hating their own loved ones. For some or the other, they have grudges deep inside their hearts. And once they forgive them, by seeking forgiveness for them and by sending love in their hearts to them just for the sake of the Creator, they immediately showed rapid response to this remedy and their autoimmune disease is cured. There are a lot of videos on this channel, Must Healers on YouTube, and you can listen yourself that how much this remedy healed them quickly and effectively. There is I usually, as a doctor, while practicing or offering this remedy, my 20 years experience of this remedy give me this insight. There are 3-4 groups of humans. Majority, uh, one group, majority group is the ones who are themselves responsible for their sickness or their carelessness and their wrong deeds trapped them into such a situation. Their hatred, they themselves oppressed their own selves, and now they are suffering the consequences. Number two are those who hurt other people, their deeds, their voluptuousness, or their lust and hatred affected others' lives, and those other people, their curse is affecting them, and they are suffering their own consequences, and they are trapped in it. Few are trying to challenge the natural pathways and natural laws on this planet Earth, and they are challenging their own creator, and they, while being claiming some to belonging to any religion, they are not following those laws, and this opportunistic approach, they are now trapped in their own wrongdoings. Like a traffic police, if they put a speed limit on the motorway, if you drive within speed limit, you are more safer. But once you cross the speed limits, it doesn't hurt the motorway police, but it is your own self. You put your own self in a risk, and once you get accident, you may blame the government that why they did not stop you right there when you cross the speed limit. That's why they start blaming even the God or Lord or Allah that He was watching over me, why He did not stop me. No, it is testing times. And this driving seat was, I was on the driving seat and I was driving the car or vehicle, and I crossed the speed limits and then suffering the consequences. Very minor quantity, but in a very, very dangerous situation are those who blasphemed the sanctities of the others, or blasphemed their parents even, or blasphemed uh, their mentors or teachers or their benefactors in the past. This is the worst kind of the people, and I found it most difficult, and even their generations are suffering. It is the by congenital diseases, or we can say by birth diseases. It is not the kids, but the parents are sick or the grandparents are sick who did some wrong deeds and took curse from the other fellow beings, and now this curse is haunting them in generations and generations, even up to the 7 generations. All I have to offer all these people is the same remedy. And in such people who are not getting cured by listening Surah Rahman, I offer to listen Qasida Burda Sharif also in the same The Ultimate Remedy. You can find it. closing your eyes and feel, while listening Qasida Burda Sharif, you feel like you are in front of Prophet Muhammad or his mosque in Medina Munawwara, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, this green dome mosque, and you are in front of him and seek his help for seeking special mercy from Allah or Lord or God, because Allah respects him for his own great sacrifices, and his other friends and family give so many sacrifices for the mankind on this planet Earth. So Allah respects and loves them, and their uh, special mercy or help may let us successful for seeking help from Allah or blessings from Allah in any testing times. So this is all the essence of this whole remedy I call the ultimate remedy. And how to do this prayer or meditation, the simple method I already narrated you. Now let's do a practical demonstration. Uh, we can do it together right now. I call it dua or prayer or meditation. So anywhere in the world, whosoever is suffering any sickness or your loved ones are suffering, you can do it for them as well. So close your eyes and feel inside your heart. You are in front of your Creator, your Lord, the Almighty Allah, or God, or Bhagwan, whatever name you are calling. So just feel Him inside yourself. He is in your breath, in each and every cell of your body. He is fully attentive. It is we who are ignorant. So just feel Him. You are in front of your Lord. See Him with the eyes of your heart. Feel Him. He is just love, unconditional love. He already made you humans the best form of life, the best creation. Just feel Him and clean your heart by forgiving all the others and seek forgiveness and blessings for your even enemies and your loved ones. And also seek forgiveness for your own self and allow Allah to give your good deeds to those people who are not forgiving you, whom you have hurt in the past. So Allah can compensate it by giving your good deeds to them and put love in their hearts for you if their curse is not allowing you to heal. All you have to do is feel Him inside, feel your breaths, your hearts, and with extreme love, you say 3 times His name, with whatever name you call Him. I call Him Allah. Allah, 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 Allah. Open your eyes. While doing this therapy, you can take half glass of water and close your eyes and first say 3 times Allah, 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 or God, 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 or Jesus, 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 or Ram, 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 whatever name you call him, whatever identity you have about him. It is your love, your passion. With extreme passion and love, call his name inside your heart 3 times. Seek his love, special blessings. And after saying this 3 times, keep your eyes closed and drink that water in 3 sips. After finishing the water, open your eyes. That's the remedy. It hardly takes 1 or 2 minutes. It involves no money. It involves no special efforts. It, you can do it anywhere in the world. Anyone can do in any state. If the patient is comatose or is not mentally in such a state to drink this water this way, at least he can listen. You can play in such people, you can play it nearby them and let them listen. This radiation will affect them. 3 times a day, you can apply it in your rooms, in your homes, whatever loud intensity or with earphones, or in your hospitals, in your intensive cares, and you can do yourself this study, even a comparative trial, mortality or morbidity of your intensive care or your ward before starting this therapy and after 7 days of applying this therapy, and you can even see a gross change or reduction in morbidity and mortality in your facility on yearly or monthly basis. But first do it yourself. You do it yourself, and anyone who get cured and did this therapy for 7 consecutive days can tell it or apply it to the others. It's all free of cost. No, do not take even thank you in return for it. That's it. You do it just for the sake of humanity. You just do it for the sake of your fellow beings. You do it just for love. Please forgive others and pray for them. Pray for all the Indians and all the humans suffering this deadly disease anywhere in the world. I'm not telling you that do not take vaccine or do not take any kind of drugs, whatever you are trying. You know there is no remedy. But still, in this desperate situation all over the world, medics or doctors are offering steroids, antivirals, antibacterials, any kind of drugs which are maybe rather worsening the situation. But in desperate situation, you are trying everything with lots and lots of side effects. The only side effect of this remedy is you have to give 20-30 minutes of your life 3 times a day for 7 days. No money. You don't have to change your beliefs or yes, if you are an atheist and you are not ready to say Allah or God or Bhagwan or Jesus or whatever, at least you believe your own self. So you can say your own name 3 times with the most love. Love your own self. Appreciate and acknowledge and realize and recognize your own self. And become love. Be love. Be unconditional. Forgive others. You will be forgiven automatically. Love others. You will get love in return, inshallah, one day. So do it. Wherever you are sitting or suffering this corona, I can repeat this meditation or dua again, and then we can close this session. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. Be love and stop oppressing your own self. Forgive your own self as well. And forgive your Lord even if you think you did not get something which you deserve. You will get it at the best possible time. And then you will realize how much He loves you. But at the same time, He loves all of us, not only me and you. So any mom do not like if one of the siblings is harming others. So stop oppression. Seek love and forgiveness for all and stop oppressing others. Stop manipulating or hating others. Stop oppression anywhere in whatever capacity you are. Stop oppression at your homes. Be love to your spouse, your kids, your siblings, your parents, your mentors, your neighbors. Be love. Stop oppression anywhere in the world. If you are a ruler, if you are a prime minister or at the helm of affairs or a king or monarch or whatever, stop oppressing others inside your country or outside your country. Be friends to your neighbors. We should live in a best possible environment on this earth, and it is we who are polluting the environment of this beautiful planet. This planet is our mom. This planet is also a mom. And I salute to the tolerance of this planet for whatever we have did up till now on it. And the tolerance of our great mighty Lord who is watching over us but never interfered repeatedly. But his rules are strict and set and already applicable and applied in this universe. Whenever we try to overpower the ecosystem or the environment or the world, many tyrants in the past are just history now, like Pharaoh or many others. Don't try to be another Pharaoh. We are pharaohs. We are behaving like pharaohs for the last many years on this planet at various capacities inside our homes or cities or countries or in the Committee of Nations. Whosoever got a chunk of power, he tried to flaunt it and overpower others and manipulate the things for their own political or economical petty gains. We became materialistic goons. Be humans. Love is humanity. Humans should have inside their own hearts humanity and nothing else. And their actions and their deeds should be reflection of best possible humanity. That is spirituality. That is for what we all are made for, to serve others, to serve our own selves in best possible way, but within our limits. We should not gag others and try to overpower their breathing space. Respect others. Respect their rights as well. Their rights are our duties, and our rights are their duties. This is so simple. Even a kid can understand. But in our lust, in the grandiosity of our fake power, temporary power, being a superpower on earth, or a big country, or powerful country, or wealthy country, now all are suffering. Their mighty military machines, whether it's a USA or Russia or China or India or Pakistan or Israel, everyone is suffering, and these mighty military machines are useless inside our hospitals. we are unable to provide free oxygen to our patients when the time reached, when the need risen to such extensive level, even India or best health systems, they got failed because we put so much energy, money, and efforts in overpowering others or making destructive material on this planet Earth rather than constructive material. Our kids, our new young generation must have these bitter questions in their mind, what their elders had did up till now. Why we are suffering. We are answerable to them. So be love, mend your ways, clean your hearts, submit to the mightiest Lord, and surrender in front of Him with all of your sins and seek forgiveness. This is the time on planet Earth to seek forgiveness from the Lord, the Allah, the God, collectively. All of us should be ashamed of our own selves. Whatever we did in the last 50, 60 years, we waged wars, we manipulated the religious beliefs of others or even our own people, and just for the military gains, we killed and killed and killed millions of humans. Sometimes in the name of weapons of mass destruction, sometimes in the name of some economical embargoes, sometimes in the name of political or religious supremacy. That was all rubbish and foolish. We destroyed on this planet Earth feelings of others like anything. We made fake videos to spread the fake propaganda and create disharmony among the humans and create hatred among the humans. And now today this hatred, this lust in the form of this invisible virus is affecting us. And we do not have enough resources to help our loved ones. So to clean this all mess, clean your hearts. Forgive others, seek forgiveness and special mercy and blessings for others at the same time for your own self by surrendering your own self in front of your own Lord, who is very much near to your hearts, even listening to your thoughts, and He is ready to help you. All He needs is your purity, your pure submission and surrender. And then listen to this ultimate remedy, the Surah Ar-Rahman in the voice of Qari Basit. You can download it for free from the App Store or the Play Store or from alrahman.com and listen to this beautiful recitation of one of the verses of Quran, the most beneficent and the most gracious and merciful Lord. Just listen it 3 times a day for 7 days with closed eyes, and after each time after listening, take half a cup of water, close your eyes, and with extreme love 3 times say Allah, Allah, Allah in your heart, and then drink that water in 3 sips and open your eyes. You will see marvelous results, great change inside yourself and in your patient. This is free of cost and this is free for all. Whatever your caste, creed, ethnicity, religion, color, or country is. This is for all of you, Lord. Thank you very much. Whosoever get cured, whatever your questions are, you can put it below my video on YouTube or Facebook. I will try to answer them. But whosoever get cured starts telling others, spreading this same method to others, irrespective to your religious belief or others' belief, but do not force it to anyone. This is to be offered with love unconditionally. And you can make your own videos, or you can spread my video, or at the same time, it is better you express your own experiences, your personal feelings, what you felt while listening it or while doing that meditation. And after 7 days of this remedy, do it for 7 consecutive days. If someday you cannot listen it 3 times a day, or you for some reason you were unable to do it 3 times a day, at least do it once. It hardly takes 20-21 minutes. But even if you have listened it even for 5 minutes or few verses, that is counted as that day. Then it is not a discontinuity. It is continuous for 7 days, consecutive 7 days. And after 8th day, you analyze your own self, what you have got from it. A beautiful, peaceful feeling and pure heart. But do it your own self. Otherwise, it is only narration by a person who might be preaching his religion, or no, I'm not preaching religion. I'm myself not a very good practitioner of my religion. May Allah forgive me. I am just offering it to the humanity as a remedy because I am concerned for my patients. I'm never hesitant to apply any alternative medicine if it is harmless and doesn't involve any money, and my patient is ready to experiment it as a volunteer. So I am offering it to you. I got benefited. I am sure you will, inshallah, get benefit from it, and then start telling others or spreading it by helping others. Thank you very much. May Allah be showering more mercy and blessings on this planet Earth to all of us. Once we all started living like real brothers, we all are descendants of one single parents, Adam and Eve. So we should live like brothers and sisters. Thank you very much.